Hello guys, welcome to a 4 versus 3 versus 1. So, we've got 4 abbots versus Wolf, Saladin and Richard. Sorry, not Richard, what's his name? Frederick. And then we've got a Nizar on his own. I think this will be quite interesting. Abbot is incredibly strong late game. Early game he's terrible. But I have put these 3 lords, Frederick, Wolf and Saladin, down here, so obviously the abbots also have a terrain advantage. Well, a height advantage I should say. Now I also chose Nizar because Nizar has the potential to kill an abbot early on. He also has the potential to be an absolute menace to Frederick. Now Nizar is honestly kind of like the opposite of the abbot. He's really strong in the mid game and then falls off completely at the end. Wolf is always strong, but the problem with Wolf is he does run out of gold very quickly. Annoyingly, in my 1v7s he never runs out of gold, but in this situation, yeah. Now I'm waiting for Nizar to send a massive attack over there. Oh, that's not great. Oh, I say that. Yeah, he did send a few units over that way, now he's sending them back this way. Hopefully he goes for the abbot. Like, this should even up the playing field a bit. That's 1 abbot down. As I say, because the abbots are going to be so strong in the late game, that just, honestly, that helps immensely. It kind of evens things up.
A message from the Nizar.
I have silenced.
You see, Wolf is struggling. Frederick is really struggling. He's being absolutely dominated by these catapults. Actually, Frederick may go down even. If Nizar decides to send his assassins at Frederick, Frederick will die. That's just a guarantee.
Once more onto the bridge.
He just doesn't have anything to defend himself with. Well, having said that, now that he's got his walls back up, he probably would survive. Just a wait and see, really. Although, no, he's definitely gonna die here.
A message from Emperor Frederick.
So, this is the day.
Alright, I don't know if you can see like the stuttering, but yeah, my crashing issues are still very much a thing.
A message from the Nizar.
I have silenced.
Yeah, now it's a 2v2 v1. And honestly, this all comes down to who's attacking, right? So, oh boy, I didn't even realise that he doesn't have any walls down this way. So that castle is completely worthless, right? They just have to go sideways, well, sorry, they just have to attack from this direction or come through here and they can get straight into his base. So Sion Abbot is not looking good. Oh, it looks like they might be going for the wolf. If they are, then they're not very smart. Wow, Nizar killed another abbot. Wait, he killed that one? Okay.
A message.
Sorry, I missed that. I honestly didn't see that coming. Oh, sorry. Anyway, it was a 3v2 v1 after that. Completely forgot about that one. Yeah, Nizar looks incredibly strong right now. Wolf doesn't look good. Saladin's seen better days. Obviously Nizar looks very powerful. And the Red Abbot looks quite good too.
A message from the Abbot. I must not falter. I must be strong.
Oh, I think the Cyan Abbot's going to go down too. He didn't, but I bet that was close. Was very close. Okay. Certainly not ideal for the Abbot. But I mean, things are even worse than that. The fact that everyone's attacking this Cyan Abbot means that obviously this team's just getting weaker and weaker, and it gives chance for the center team, Wolf and Saladin, to get stronger. I mean, Wolf is looking terrible right now. So if these assassins go for Wolf, then there is a chance to kill him. Now, I don't think it's a massive chance, and it doesn't matter anyway, because they are attacking the Cyan Abbot. So, Cyan Abbot is for sure going down. Okay, never mind. You know, it's funny, it's always when I'm 100% certain that he'll die, or a lord will die, that they always pull through. You see, like, everything here is toughened up, so just doesn't look good for him. So Nizar is still looking good. He's still holding on to enough gold. Cyan Abbot's looking very poor. Wolf is looking incredibly weak. And, you know, this is really not great again. I keep saying that, but this is so bad for the Cyan Abbot. All this siege, plus the assassins, plus the horse archers. Plus these assassins coming in, yeah. And he just doesn't have any units here. He's in some trouble. If he can pull off another fire defense here, then he'd be okay. Maybe. Yeah, he did. Plus his archers. So, yeah, he's actually surprisingly doing quite well, considering everything that's happening, right? Lack of gold, lack of anything. Open castle. I'm also quite impressed with how Saladin's doing. Sorry.
Saving.
I can really hear my computer. I don't know if it picks up on the video, but I can really hear my computer fans under strain, which is a surprise. Just get a bit more air in here. I've got a couple fans, and they're set quite high, so it really shouldn't be this taxing on it, but it is. So. Okay. Another big attack. Another attack that should go to Wolf is going to the Abbot, and the Abbot should live this one.
A message from the Abbot. I must not falter.
He's got enough units here to survive it with his archers, I think. You know, it kind of sucks being wrong all the time, but I really thought that his pikemen would have slowed that down enough for the archers to kill that. Clearly I was wrong.
A message from the Nizar.
I guess the monks aren't really that strong, but like for their cost, they are absolutely fantastic. Now Nizar, as always, is looking pretty good. Wolf looks terrible still. Saladin is starting to struggle a bit. But now that they are focusing on the Abbot, you know, it's a bit of a worry really. Depend on who Nizar decides to go for. And of course he's going for some of Saladin's stuff. He has to kill Wolf. If Wolf and Saladin are alive and say the Abbot dies, I don't think Nizar can win. I'm not going to say 0 chance, but very slim. You know, that was a bizarre attack to me because he had the slaves to fill in that moat. Yeah, he could fill in that bit there. Just jump over the walls. Okay. Now why the Nizar keeps going that way with his units, like even if Nizar were to send a few fire blisters up the top here, fire down on Saladin's castle, if he does really want to kill Saladin, that's how you do it. Now obviously I do understand it's the AI, but it is a bit of a disappointment still. I always think they should do this slightly better, or you know, it seems like when I verse the AI, they do target your economy really well, and it just doesn't seem like they're doing that in this one. Or they're just, quite often you'll see them attacking, getting inside the walls and then attacking the outer part, and you just think, why are they doing that? Makes no sense. Just like this. See, again. Could have got in, just decide not to. Ooh. Yeah, like, I mean, the Abbot may be under some pressure, but I just don't think that that matters, really. He's got so much gold that even if he does lose more gold, oh sorry, I'm wording that horribly. Even if his unit value ends up being worse, you know, say if Saladin sends some horse archers and kills a whole ton of his regular archers and monks, and say Abbot loses, I don't know, 2k gold versus Saladin's 1k, it doesn't matter because he's got so little gold comparatively. I still don't know why they are attacking from there with the catapults, not bringing them along here. Get a lot more done. Okay. So now Saladin is actually under some pressure. So he did do what I was saying before, although his engineers clearly were killed before they could set fire to Saladin's castle. And as we all know, Saladin is awful with fire. Easiest lord to kill with fire is Saladin. Okay. Just waiting for something to happen. I mean, look, he does have his 5 lister, and now the 5 listers are gone. If he had managed to kill that tower, that would have been absolutely huge for Nizar, and obviously devastating for Saladin in that instant, because would have given him better access to the bakeries. Yeah, I mean it's quite impressive that Wolf is still alive actually. I mean, he's got no reason to be alive. It's literally that little bit of moat that's preventing anyone from killing him right now. It's bizarre that they are not filling it in. Oh well, I'll come back in a minute. Okay, another attack coming from Nizar. And again, what the fuck are they doing? They're filling in this. Well, I mean, I guess Abbot is trying to fill in that side. Oh, he has filled that in now. Okay, so I think... I genuinely think that Wolf is going to go down soon. Okay, never mind. I was going to say he was definitely screwed, but then he's been saved by Saladin, so maybe not. Okay, another force coming out. I mean, he is trying to set fire to Saladin, I think, but yeah, he's certainly throwing away a lot of gold. Saladin has a hell of a lot of units in here though, and he's going to attack the Abbot with them. But to be honest, it doesn't look great for Abbot without having archers. Well, he does have archers, he just doesn't have many of them. Mostly monks in his inner keep. I mean, also, if this force hadn't been so spread out, then maybe it could have been, well, it would have been more effective, I'll put it that way. So I don't know why he's just taking it. Okay. So I don't know how many units Saladin lost in that, but it was a lot. Okay. I'll be really interested to see the kills at the end of this. Now obviously Saladin is going to have a hell of a lot of kills on Nizar, but Nizar's going to have a ton too. Wolf will probably have a decent amount, but yeah. Like, what I'm really interested in seeing in this is how the Abbot ends up faring against Nizar. Because that's what I think it's going to boil down to. Okay. So Abbot looks to be going back over here again to try and fill in this moat. It's not really a great thing for him to do, clearly. He's losing way too many to the ballistas on the walls. Another attack from Nizar, so... Oh, and Saladin is burning now. Well, at least the outside is burning. And it's spreading quite quickly. And it looks like it's going inside. Oh dear, poor Saladin. He lost 50 odd units just then. Yeah, Saladin's done for now that he's burning. Obviously the fire will help him stay alive from another attack. But it's still not great for him. Okay. So it took a while. Saladin finally got his fire under control. And he's down to 150 odd units. So he's lost pretty much all his stuff out here. All his bakeries are gone. Woodcutter hut's gone. He still has one of each of these. But yeah, he's lost everything pretty much.
Looks grave indeed.
Yeah, it looks awful for Saladin. Now, I'm not saying that he can't live this, because he probably can. I think he does have an engineer with a fire button now, maybe. I mean, if he does, he's fine. Oh, look, the archers were enough anyway. Okay.
We are under attack.
And the wolf's towers are finally in trouble. Not only that, but he's also now got a link to the Lord. So
A message from Saladin.
okay,
Situation looks grave indeed.
certainly does. Although Saladin will probably survive this as well. The European archers here are definitely helping Saladin out. That plus the fire. Oh, will he survive? I think he will. He did. And he barely lost anything with the fire throwers. So, actually worked out quite nicely for Saladin then. Let's just check out how everyone's looking. I'm impressed that Wolf managed to keep these alive. He really had to. Without those, he'd already be gone. Saladin down to 130. And here comes what I think will be the killing attack from Nizar. So I think this will take Saladin down. Again, I think he does have a couple fire throwers, but I don't think they're going to be enough. And they're not.
A message from Saladin. You are mighty in battle, but I'm just as well. I put myself at your mercy.
So surely this force here comes and kills the wolf. Game is really not happy with me right now.
A message from the wolf.
Give you that.
Yeah, Wolf is dead now, so
A message from the wolf.
come down to what I thought it would.
I will not kneel before you.
Nizar versus the Abbot.
Message from the
I
Abbot.
think that the Abbot will win, but I have to make this very clear. It could go either way.
To rule this land.
Now, if he had his moat up, I actually think that would be a disadvantage for him in this particular scenario. Just because it would mean that he'd be out of gold already. The fact that it's open means that he doesn't have to walk around the maze, so it is pretty good for him. Having said that, he's sent all of this stuff out and he is being attacked, so like it actually could be a little bit dangerous. I need to get another save on.
Saving. A message from the Abbot.
Oh dear, I think Abbot's gonna die. He did. I honestly didn't think he would die like that.
From the
I
Abbot.
genuinely thought he was gonna take the whole thing out. So, I mean, just goes to show how good Nizar can be in the right setting. I think he killed all of those Abbots. So yeah, I enjoyed that one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.